Hello everyone, Sweet Revenge here, and welcome to the official ShaftHandlers PvP faction server. As you see in front of me here, a list of the rules to our server. We have changed some stuff. Pretty much how it works now is it's a free-for-all faction server. The only downside is you have to pay for your faction. That's just to prevent people from running around creating factions. As you can see, they've kind of built right outside of spawn, which makes spawn look really tacky. So it's only 10,000 money to actually build a faction, which you can get in a couple hours, even less. As you can see, we have our shops up here. In order to sell something, all you want to do is hold it in your hand, and as you see, I have an iron ingot. You type /sell hand, and it will sell that item that was in your hand for 15. As you can see, I sold an iron ingot for $15. And now, if you have an inventory full of stuff, all you have to do is just type /sell all, and it will sell everything in your inventory, and you can make money. Now, to figure out how much money you have, all you have to do is type /balance. And I'll show you how much money you have. As you see, I have 100k, but it's not all my money. It has been spawned in. But yeah, so what you do is you just type /f space create space your faction name. If you have 10,000 money, you can create your faction, and then you'll need to begin to invite people, and that's how you get your powers, by inviting other players. Now, the thing with factions is once you've created a faction, you can, if you die too much, you'll lose power, and if you don't have enough power to actually hold your plots, the enemy faction can come in and claim your plots and steal your land. So number one rule is don't cry about getting killed, don't cry about getting stolen from, and don't cry about getting your base griefed if you didn't build your protections well enough. So I welcome all of you to come and play. We have quite a few factions set up right now. I think we had about 15 players on today, so hope you guys head out. I'll show you some of the factions, some examples of how they've been building. There is a ship that has been built. I don't know who's been claimed by, but it's a pretty cool looking ship. We have some guys there. For a while we did elves, humans, and dwarves, which was kind of a flop, but I'll show you their bases, what they've built so far, and then a couple of other bases. So hope you guys come out, and yeah, thanks. Alright guys, so this is the example of the human base. As you can see, they've taken a NPC village and kind of built walls around it. It's one of the guys right there, and they've kind of like developed the area into kind of houses for each tenant to kind of chill out and just have fun. They're building walls as a defense against enemy factions. This is one of the bases, and they named their faction the Elves. As you can see, they're kind of taken to the elvish style of building in the trees. They're kind of building a giant tree right there. But this is kind of an example of kind of sticking to like a stereotype of your factions. So this is pretty nifty. They just began, so they're still kind of working on getting everything set up. Over here we have a dwarf base, as they call it. As you can see, they've kind of built into a mountain, and they have chests and stuff in there. They're also built on top of a ravine, so they have a lot of access to resources. And looks like they have a farm going on. The only downside is they're kind of out in the open, which leaves them vulnerable to attack from other factions. So there's one more faction that I want to show you guys, which is the best one I've seen so far, and he's definitely the most prepared, and that would be of Mias96. Hey guys, so I'm at Mias96's base, also known as the Dragonborn faction. And as you can see in his base, it's underground. He has a couple stuff set up. He's not on right now, but I'm sure he won't mind if I'm showing his base off and repping his faction. So as you can see, he's got some sugarcane farm set up, and a wheat farm, and he's got a mine back there. I know he has a mine like behind this wall that heads down into a spawner. He's got a fishing pool over here. Now, some of the cool features of our servers, we have McMMO, which allows you to level up your all these different types of skills. He can always level up fishing over there, and you can repair stuff with iron blocks. Also, we have a plugin called AutoCraft, which allows you to build airships, which allows you to raid other bases using like torpedoes and TNT cannons and stuff, which is really cool. We use Essentials as our economy plugin, kind of, and that's about it. We're looking to add Falsebook soon to allow you to build bridges and gates and stuff, which would be really cool to the server. Now, I hope you guys, we have our spawn. Hope you guys head out and check out the server. Again, I'm Sweet Revenge. We're gonna head over to the ship, and I'll show you that as the last one. Alright guys, so this is the airship that I found for a while. It's pretty cool. If someone actually made like a base out of it, that'd be pretty neato. So this is kind of the idea of how to build your factions, how to protect them. This is definitely one of the best protected bases out here because it's going to be very hard for someone to actually get up here and attack it. So again, this is the official ShaftHandlers PvP server. I hope all of you come out. Thanks guys, I'm Sweet Revenge. Have a good one.